wrap up for the vertical stuff. When it's vertical, it's outside the function. If c is bigger than 1 and we multiply it by our function, then it's a vertical stretch away from the x-axis by a factor of c. If c is between 0 and 1, then it's a vertical shrink toward the x-axis by a factor of c. And the negative in front of the function reflects it over the x-axis. Just flip it over. Now, a lot of the words are going to look the same, but they're all going to change slightly when we change to horizontal. I won't change that because some people still write this down. I looked at my watch and was like, okay, class ends at, okay, I'm doing fine. Those of you who are freshmen don't know, we used to have a much easier schedule to follow us. The last hundreds of years, I don't know, I've been here for nearly 20 years, and they were a whole lot easier until now. All classes, Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes started at something 40, and ended at half past. All right, you ready for the horizontal? Ready for the horizontal? Oh, wait, back up. Oh, it still says vertical. Ignore the part that says vertical. Apparently I forgot to change that part. This is supposed to say horizontal. Why is it that it's in this class that I find all my mistakes? Last hour I didn't notice it. Inside the function is all horizontal. If c is bigger than 1, then it's a horizontal shrink by a factor of 1 over c. Notice this always becomes 1 over c on the horizontal ones. If c is between 0 and 1, then it's a horizontal stretch by a factor of 1 over c. And if you just put a negative in the function, then it reflects over the y-axis. Now, I kind of told you what we want to be able to do with this. You want to be able to look at a graph and say, oh, you moved it up and over and reflected or stretched it or whatever. Keep in mind, if you're looking at a graph and it has been stretched or shrunk, it's going to be vertical in any homework in this section. It's not until we get to trig that you're going to have horizontal stretching and shrinking. But if we flip over the x-axis or the y-axis, we can do both of those because those are pretty clear in some of the graphs that we have. Similarly, if we're moving left, right, up, and down, those will be clear, so we can do all of that. The other thing that we do is the following. Maybe I'll wait until everybody finishes right. I'm about to give you a problem where I tell you, here's the function that we're starting with, and then I'm going to give you a word description of what we did to it. And then it's going to be your job to write the new equation for the function. Are you ready? Looks like everybody stopped scribbling. Our original function is f of x equals the absolute value of x. We are going to do all of the following to it. Whenever you get one of these problems that lists multiple transformations, it means do them all and then tell me what the final function is. Even if it lists them as 1, 2, 3, it means do them all. Okay, because that's how the web work is set up. We want to shift this left 76 units, shrink it vertically by a factor of 1 over 53, and shift it downward or down by 13 units. Write the new function. That's your job.